Hi, my name is Genevieve, and today I'm here to speak with you about common errors and mistakes that first-time property buyers make when purchasing a property in Nigeria. With me today is Mr. Kendrick Akime. Mr. Kendrick is the CEO of Rareacre Investment Limited, and he'll be joining me to address these questions.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon.
For the introduction.
Good afternoon, Mr. Akime.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me today.
Thank you. So today we are going to be speaking about the common errors and mistakes that first-time property buyers make when purchasing a property in Nigeria. Can you please shed more light on this?
Okay. Thank you for the question. Common mistake for first-time home buyers. So, common mistake, it's not just first-time home buyers. Even those that have bought properties before still make certain mistakes.
They're still prone to some mistakes.
Yes, they are still prone to some mistakes. So I'm just going to talk about purpose and due diligence, right? Okay. Because of time. How much time do I have?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. So when buying a home, a lot of people make these mistakes. Like they don't have a specific purpose for buying a property, right? Let me give an instance. Let's say Mr. A wants to buy a property because they have the money to buy, and eventually they get a property and they purchase it at Shongotedo, right? And 2 years after, Mr. A wants to develop their property, and the plan they have is to erect something very high. And where they bought the property in this case was Shongotedo, right? And the plan they have is to erect about 10 floors, you know. But at Shongotedo, you cannot erect more than 5 floors.
Wow.
Right? That means the person had made a blunder.
And that's because they didn't have a purpose when they bought the property.
You know.
Yes. So
another instance is this. Let's say somebody wants to buy a property, no purpose, and they end up buying the property. Along the line, after buying, they decide, I want to live in this property.
Okay.
Right? Or I'm buying this property for investment. Right?
Okay.
If you have that purpose in mind before buying, you'll be able to specify the kind of property you want to buy. Location will come in mind. How fast you get return on your investment will come in mind. That would, help in decision making.
Okay.
Right? That is that for purpose. For due diligence, it's a common mistake, looking at Lekki, for instance. I'm sure you've heard about the recent demolition by the Lagos State government.
Yes, I have.
That's as a result of that's so many factors, it's resulting to that. The coastal road, they are doing the demolition most times is as a result of unapproved building plans and all of that.
So people don't get their buildings approved before they reconstruct.
Yes. Let's say you want to buy property. Apart from what is very common is doing research in places like for Lagos, the land registry.
Yes.
And it's also very important for you to do a research at the Lagos State planning, urban planning. Okay. That would just help you know what you can do in that property.
And not many people know that.
Yes, not many people know that. And when doing due diligence, it's very important to also make a proper research about the history of the property.
Okay.
Because, for instance, there are so many titles, to every property. There is the common one, which is the C of O. There is the governor consent. There is allocation. When the property is allocated to a particular family age in a community, it's always gazetted, right? Okay. Just publication, basically.
Yeah.
And sometimes when a property is allocated, it's now, most property that are located initially were government acquisition, right? Yeah, government acquisition. That basically means there are properties, there are lands that government has the intention to do something, with it in the future, right? So if the government decide to, release some of the land are now exercised, it means cessation basically. So that's that. It's important to do a proper title research at these government places like the land registry and all of that. So a lot of people get it wrong. What people know is involving a legal practitioner, a lawyer, to help them to due diligence. But what they don't know is that not all lawyers are real estate lawyers. Not all lawyers are well experienced in this aspect. So they will just do what they know and give you a report because you're dealing with a lawyer, you feel everything is okay. And you go ahead to buy these properties. At the end of the day, you find out that there is an issue on the property. There are several cases like that. It's
very important to also use a real estate lawyer because not all lawyers are exposed in the real estate world.
Yes. Apart from using a lawyer, you can, engage professionals, real estate consultants like myself, to help you out in your decision making. We're not just going to help you do a proper due diligence, we're going to advise you on what to do, with your decision and all of that. It just makes life easy for you.
So people, you've heard it. If you're a first-time home buyer, it's important for you to have a purpose. It's important for you to do your due diligence, and it's important for you to consult with a real estate consultant. And if you're going to involve a lawyer, it's important for your lawyer to be a real estate lawyer. These are some common errors first-time homemakers make when purchasing a property. So thank you for coming to respond to the question today and share your knowledge with our audience. I know it's not easy to take some time out of a very busy schedule to be here today.
It's fine. We don't want a situation whereby everybody will be confident enough to invest in real estate because, it's the best decision anybody can make. Real estate has been proving over time as a solid investment, and it's fixed. It's a fixed asset. You can generate anything at any particular period of time.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.